Hey guys, welcome to the Christmas episode for what? Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
Put it on.
God, you know, agent. Hi guys. This is what happens when you don't finish culinary school. Get on YouTube, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Yeah. Anyway, welcome back to episode 3. Christmas with me. We are going to be making tres leches, which is one of my favorite Christmas desserts, one of my favorite desserts, period. Again, this isn't traditional. I'm not making traditional tres leches. I am making it the way that I make it. It does have 3 milks. There is cake. It is soaked. It gets all nice and wet. Anyway, let's get started. First thing we want to do is we want to mix flour. I use cake flour. The reason why I use cake flour and not AP flour is it actually gives you a nice spongier cake than AP flour. All we're gonna do is we're gonna mix that with 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Again, baking is science, so we wanna make sure that we're following the rules. Don't follow rules. In there. And then give it just a quick little mix. We want to make sure that everything is even when we're doing it. Being yelled at needs to go up there on top of the mixer. Like the hat isn't enough this episode. We are going to set that off to the side. In the mixer, we are going to add sugar. Again, I use baker's sugar. The reason why is it's extra fine. It creams better. We're going to add that. Eggs. Important, again, when it comes to creaming, you want the eggs to be room temperature. Could have made a joke there, but I got plenty. When breaking an egg, on the surface, not on the rim, on the surface. Why? Because you don't want what's on the outside of the egg going to the inside of the egg. That is how you get sick. Break on a flat surface. Your egg, 3 of them, 3 balls, huh? Jingle bells. Three eggs in there. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, my vanilla. I'd sell it to you, but I can't right now because I don't have a Shopify. But if you want some, just let me know and maybe I'll ship you some. 1 teaspoon of vanilla in there. Sorry. It's like sniffing glue. The paddle attachment, because, everybody likes to be paddled. We want that on high. We're gonna let this go for about 10 minutes. It might be a little sore. I think that's it. X-Force. So after you've been paddling it for 10 minutes, that's a lot. We are going to add flour. Now we're going to do this in 2 stages because in the middle stage we're actually going to add milk. So here, low, because you don't want flour to go everywhere in your kitchen. I'm sure everybody has experienced that at one point or another. So you want to put it on low. Make sure your protection is on. A lot of innuendo in this. So half the flour. Can't. Flour's in. I'm gonna add half the, it's a rough one today. Paddled for 10 minutes. Milk in. We're gonna let that incorporate completely. I swear I'm getting hit in the head with a ball. And then the rest of the flour. This is fully incorporated. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bake this in a 350-degree oven, but first we gotta lube it up. I like using butter. Some other people will use Pam, the spray, but you just wanna get in there, you know. Remember the old days like grandma? Just get in there with the butter. And the other reason why I like using butter is because it actually gives you a crust on the cake that is better than what you would get with a pan coating. Sorry for all you pan coating aficionados out there. Once she's good and greased up, I can't do it, but I so want to do it. That's how you get good at doing the things she likes. Cake batter into the pan. Make sure you get it out to the edges, even into a 350-degree oven for roughly 20-25 minutes. You can hit it with a skewer, make sure that it comes out clean. You can use your hands and press on it. Once the batter is in the pan, 350 degrees for about 20-25 minutes, you can check its doneness either by pressing on it and it should spring back, or by hitting it with a skewer that comes out clean. It's really up to you. We'll set that aside. When you are cooling this, make sure you are putting it on a cooling rack and getting it up off the counter so it cools underneath as well. In the meantime, in a pot, while that is cooking, while the cake is cooking, we are going to make the milk that we're actually going to soak the cake with. First thing we are going to add is condensed milk and heavy cream. Now, be careful with the heavy cream and with the milk. As it heats up, as it boils, it will bubble over. Can cause a fire, and we don't want you burning the place down at Christmas. You're not Clark Griswold. Oh wait, that was Christmas. Yeah, that was Christmas, right? That was Christmas. To this, we're gonna add a couple cloves, a cinnamon stick, and we are going to bring that to a boil. Again, this time, unlike previously before, watch pot never boils. This one we want to really pay attention to. Again, if it goes up and over, it can cause a fire, which is just not good. We're gonna mix this with the condensed milk, some cinnamon, some vanilla, and then we are going to let it cool. When I tell you that this dessert is ridiculous, this dessert is ridiculous. We're probably gonna eat the whole thing, not gonna lie. Jingle bells, jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. Batmobile lost a wheel and Joker got away, hey. Like this, I swear, the only thing I want to sing up into this is Papa, can you hear me? And that has really nothing to do with the shirt I'm wearing. You guys ever heard the Skeeter on my Peter song? Have you ever heard that one? I got a Skeeter on my Peter, whack it off. I got a Skeeter on my Peter, whack it off. There's a dozen on my cousins, I can hear those suckers buzz, and there's a Skeeter on my Peter, whack it off. It's like my favorite song ever. Can never feel blue. Merry Christmas. Are they even gonna let this play on YouTube? So, as you can see, this is now boiling. Again, we don't want it to let it bubble up and over. So we're gonna shut the heat off. We're gonna remove it from the heat. And you can use a lid. I just happen to have a plate. We're gonna throw a lid on this and we're gonna let it steep for about 5 to 10 minutes. And we want that cinnamon and that clove to really infuse itself in the cream. From this one, condensed milk, there are a number of brands out there. Eagle brand is the most common. I prefer this one. Again, I'm not sponsored by Nestle or La Lechera, but this is the one that I like using. I use this for most of my cooking when condensed milk is needed. It just tastes better. I really don't think there's any real difference in the two of them. Nestle's probably gonna be like, you motherfucker, there is. But it's a slightly different color than the condensed or Eagle brand condensed milk. So into the bowl goes the condensed milk. Really get in there, it's a little sticky. Another teaspoon of vanilla, my vanilla. Cinnamon, that one. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Get in there, mix it up. There's your steeped cream. We're going to add the cream to the condensed milk, not make a mess, because I have to clean up later because we can't afford help. And we are going to mix these together. This will go into the fridge, and we want this completely cool before we actually put it on the cake. So the cake is done, and then we're just gonna fork the hell out of it. We want it to be completely satisfied. Cake is done, it's been forked. Time to add the cream. I can't. Time to add the cream. Important thing about doing this is that it needs to be slow. You don't want to pour it all on because it'll actually just pool on the sides and the cake won't absorb it. So we want to make sure that we do it slow so that the cake actually absorbs the cream. As you can see, pretty much takes it all. This will go into the fridge. Again, you want to do it for 24 hours. You want this to soak overnight. It's just better that way. It comes out better that way. And it's more flavor. It should be soft. When you cut it, there should be liquid that comes out of the cake, but it should not be mush. There should still be texture to the cake. So we'll let this sit overnight. Voila. I'm in the same shirt. I graduated though because my ball's on the other side. The cake is nice, it's spongy, it's wet, because I can't say the other word because people get offended. And we are going to have some tres leches. Time to cut cake. Oh, it's like magical. So again, it should be wet. There's just a little bit of milk in the bottom. The cake has absorbed most of it. You know, everybody needs more cream. So we're gonna add some more cream to it. Ooh. Just a dash of cinnamon. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is tres leches. And I'm about to eat this. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was fun for me. Hope it was equally as fun for you. This brings a close to episode 4. Please, if you like the recipe, visit simplybalancedbites.com. Please subscribe. We're gonna fuck this up again. Hit the subscription button. Hit the notifications bell. And after today, I'm definitely not getting smashed. So please smash that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. I don't know the, like, jingle bell, fine and jingle bell, fine. Dancing and prancing. What is it? Dancing and prancing. I don't know what there was there. Do you remember the Batman one?
You gotta get under it though.
Yeah.
I might need a minute.
Oh my God.